Now we'll see some different kinds of problems on allegation and mixture. So these problems are really very easy. Now have a look. A vessel is filled with liquid, 3 parts of which are water and 5 parts syrup. How much of the mixture must be drawn off and replaced with water so that the mixture may be half water and half syrup? So what to do in this kind of question? So whenever you are encountered with a question of this kind, you should add up the parts. Like we were doing to find out the quantity or something in the ratio, we were like, if it is 3:2, for parts 2, the quantity will be 2 upon 3 plus 2. In the same way, you have to add up the parts here. So the number of parts are 8. So what we will assume, the vessel has 8 liters of liquid, okay? So vessel has 8 liters of liquid. That's what we'll assume first. Now some amount of mixture is taken out and replaced by water. So we will assume that X liters is taken out and X liters of water is added. Okay, so it's written here that from mixture how much water is taken out, okay, and replaced. Some mixture is taken out and replaced by water. Alright, so now that means parts of water will increase, right? So now what we'll do here, we'll try to solve this question here on whiteboard. So what we have to assume vessel has 8 liters of liquid, okay? That's the first assumption. Now what? Now some amount of mixture is taken out, some amount of liquid from the mixture is taken out. We'll assume X liters of liquid is taken out of the vessel and is replaced by X liters of water, right? That's what's happening in the question. Okay, so now vessel has what ratio? What kind of ratio? Vessel has ratio of water to syrup as 3:5. So water is to syrup is 3:5. Okay, so now when we are taking out something from the container, from the vessel, it will be affecting both water as well as syrup, right? So we'll see the effect on water because of this taken out mixture and the added up mixture. So what will happen to the quantity of water in new mixture? So in new mixture, earlier the quantity of water was 3, right? Now some amount of mixture is taken out, X amount is taken out, right? So that means what is the quantity of water in this mixture? Quantity is 3 upon 8, 3 plus 5, right? 3 upon 8. Now if out of this quantity X amount is taken out of this quantity, we have to multiply it by X, right? Minus 3 upon 8x. And what is happening to the water? Water will increase after some amount of mixture is taken out, because we are saying in the question the vessel is replaced by X liters of water, so we will add up X here. So the effect on the quantity of water will be like this. When we were taking X amount of liquid from the mixture, of course 3 upon 8 times X of water will be out. Alright, but after that the same mixture, the new mixture, is replaced by X liters of water. Alright, so now what will happen to the quantity of syrup in new mixture? So new mixture, syrup had earlier it was 5, so 5 minus, what will happen here? So 5 minus 5 upon 8 times X, because quantity of syrup in the mixture was 5 upon 8 times X. Alright, so that much will be taken out when X amount of liquid is taken out from the mixture. So water will be taken out by amount of 3 upon 8x, and syrup will be taken out by an amount equal to 5 upon 8x. Alright, so now we measured these quantities. Now it is given in the question. Read the question carefully. Replaced with water so that the mixture may be half water and half syrup. That means they are in equal ratio. That means we can equate these two ratios, right? These two equations. So when we are equating these two equations, we'll get it as 3 minus 3 upon 8 times x plus x is equal to 5 minus 5 upon 8 times x. Alright, so if you solve these equations simultaneously, you will get x is equal to 8 upon 5. Alright, so this is what the value of x is. That means we took out 8 upon 5 liters from the vessel, but that is not the part of mixture replaced. The question is still pending. How much of the mixture must be drawn off and replaced with water so that the mixture may be half water and half syrup? Alright, so part of mixture replaced is. So what's the part of mixture replaced? So part of mixture replaced is equal to 8 upon 5 times 1 upon 8. 8 upon 5 liters were taken out and 8 upon 5 liters of water is fed into it. But what part of mixture is replaced? So it will be 1 upon 5. Okay, so 1 upon 5 part of the mixture is replaced. Once again, look at the question. A vessel is filled with 3 parts of water and 5 parts of syrup. How much of mixture must be drawn off and replaced with water so that the mixture may be half water and half syrup? We assumed vessel has 8 liters of liquid, so x liters of liquid is taken out of the vessel and is replaced by x liters of water. Ratio is given of water is to syrup as 3 is to 5, so quantity of water in new mixture will be 3 minus 3 upon 8x plus x, because x amount of water is being added to the water. Okay, so quantity of syrup in the new mixture, it will be 5 minus 5 upon 8x. So equate these two equations because given the ratio is same, so x will be 8 upon 5. So the part of mixture replaced is 8 upon x times 1 upon 8, that's equal to 1 upon 5. Alright, now we'll move to next question, question number 15. A container contains 40 liters of milk. From this container, 4 liters of milk was taken out and replaced by water. This process was repeated further 2 times. Okay, how much milk is now contained in the container? So there is a very good formula, like you people always ask for the shortcuts. So there is a very good formula for questions of this kind. Consider container has x liters, right? Right here. So question says container has x units of liquid, and if y units are taken out and replaced with water x times, then quantity of pure liquid will be given by x times x minus y. Let's put in this way, 1 minus y upon x raised to power n. Okay, where n is number of times it is repeated, number of times the operation is repeated. So the basic way to remember this formula is, so whenever you have a equation which says there is a container which has x units of liquid, and if y units are taken out and replaced with water n number of times, then quantity of pure liquid will be given by this formula, x times 1 minus y upon x raised to power n. Alright, so in this question, what is x? In this question, what is y? In this question, what is n? We'll see here now. So this question says container contains 40 liters of milk. Okay, so x will be 40. What is the value of y here? From this container 4 liters of milk was taken out, so y is 4. How many times this operation repeated and replaced by water? This process was repeated 2 times. First is done here and then it is repeated 2 times. That means total number of operations are 3. Okay, so n will be 3. So the equation can be written in this way now. So what we can write in the formula, we can write 40 times 1 minus, what is y? 4. What is x? 40 raised to power 3. So if you solve it, you will get it as 29.16 liters. Okay, so 29.16 liters will be the amount of milk which will be contained in the container, even if you're mixing a lot of water. Okay, so now look again. Container has x units of liquid, and if the question says a container contains 40 liters of milk. From this container, 4 liters of milk was taken out and replaced by water. This process was repeated further 2 times. How much milk is now contained in the container? Use this formula, put values x, y, and n. You will get the answer. This answer will show the amount, the quantity of pure liquid here. That liquid is milk. Okay. Now you take down this homework question, solve it. We'll discuss it in next class. Thank you. Have a great day.